water in the eyes of blue and green. The flood consumes us all as we drift into this dream. We're pulled into the endless deep and drug into her clutches, voiceless in the darkness by the pressure of her touches. We're spun by the underwater weather. We're crushed under the pressure, breathless from the tendrils of the oppressor, blinded and bound and drowned in. We're shouting without sound, and we're sinking deeper, darker down, and then pow, suddenly a light rips through. A hand reaches out, and the sea begins to soothe. The shadows melt away as we rise above the tides. The dawn breaks with reverie, and we're thrust into the sky. We're aided by the wings of our saviors. We're favored by the sages, weightless with the brilliance of the ages. We're calm in the embrace of the ethereal. We got no fear at all, clearer than peering into a mirrored ball. But just as we thought, we could never be more sheltered. We're banished from the heavens, we're cast into the swelter. Endless dunes of demons melting beneath the flare, sandstorms of flames lighting fire to the air. We're burned by our good deeds undone, shunned by everyone, humbled by a never-setting sun. Thirsty and alone in this hell, when the sky began to swell, dry creeks began to rise as every raindrop fell. And up from the ground sprouted the seeds of our rebirth, the flora and the fauna and all the creatures of the earth. And the whole wide world was breathing in harmony, from the smallest of the cells up to the tallest of the trees. And the breeze of summer's renewal brought the hues of autumn's subdual, so clear that a year has a finite amount of fuel. But as the winter wind blows and the sleet turns to snow, the frost began to bite at all our fingers and our toes. And the rations ran short and the campfire turned to embers. The hope started to fade and filled our soul with surrender. And the wolves started circling with the hungers of starvation. The hunter became the hunted, the predator became predation. Now we're running for our lives over ice-covered rivers, and it broke beneath our feet and we fell into the fissures. Now we're drowning in the waters of a frigid, nameless stream, when we were woken to remember that this was all just a dream.